Hey, what it do? It's your girl Nettie J, and we are episode 7 with Speak Your Ish. Make sure you tune in, follow at Speak Your Ish, and check us out on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us. Absolutely. I am here with my co-host Brown Key, and we have a special guest here. What's your name? Let everybody know who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon G. I'm from the northwest suburbs of Chicago. I live in Wheeling, Illinois, and I'm a singer-songwriter. Been an artist for since 2009. Writing my own songs about love.
Ooh.
A lot about love.
Love is always a good one.
Yes.
It is. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, though. I mean,
I meant good, like it could be songs about sad or happy or mad, just everything.
So why love? Why did you pick that subject?
I've always been a lover my whole life.
Okay.
And, mental health is a pretty big issue, currently.
Absolutely.
In today's hot topics. And, someone who is not only licensed professional counselor. I also suffer from anxiety, depression, trauma.
Understood.
And why love? Because everyone can relate to love on a variety of levels and also in a variety of contexts, whether if it's a breakup or if you're just really, really mad at someone because you love them or you really, really love them or you're trying to get them to marry you or you're just really, really sad about a breakup that you just had.
Right.
So many variations of love that I love to sing about, things like that. A lot of it has to do with me, obviously, but I try to generalize it so everyone can relate to it.
Right.
Yeah.
So our topic today is most embarrassing moment in anything. It could be performance in your life, just anything. So we're going to get into that. But tell us where we can find you. Tell everybody your social media, how they find you, your platforms.
Yeah, I also brought over some handy dandy cards that your viewers can
Yay! Let's go, promo.
But I don't think they can get it through the phone.
I love it. Thank you.
So I encourage everyone to get a social media card. Just Google it. They're $17. You can get 50 of them, super cheap. I have my music is on every major digital platform, such as Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Napster, that's still a thing. Napster's still a thing.
How easy is that to get? Did you do that all yourself? Or?
Yes. Before even getting onto digital platforms, I had to really hone in my craft, making sure that I knew how to sing, making sure that what I wanted to write fit lyrically, vocally, melodically. And so how I got onto those major digital platforms is a lot of people are familiar with DistroKid. I don't use that. However, I use Ditto. It's actually based out of the UK or London.
Okay. Ditto.
Yeah. And so, Ditto.
I like that.
And then, so it's super cheap. I recommend everyone to do it if they're looking to get their songs on every major digital platform. It's $19 a year.
Oh.
It's super, super cheap. And
definitely look into that, guys. If you're an artist, make sure you check out Ditto.
Yes.
Ditto.
Yes, it's really awesome. And the commercials are really funny because I love the guy's accent. And I always try to impersonate accents wherever I go, whether if it's from Asian all the way to, Hispanic, whatever.
So hold on, you impersonate accents.
Sometimes.
Let's get one.
Let's get
Come
one.
on,
please.
Now. We got to get one. What's your most favorite? Give us the favorite
I love
one.
Anna Delvey. She's like, well, run it again. Run it again. Why are you poor?
Poor.
You look poor. And I also like to impersonate this girl I met. Her name is Julie. This was while working at the hospital, trying to get patients into nursing homes, etc. And we were running into some big logistical issue. And she's like, "Hi, y'all. My name is Julie, and I'm just so very sorry that you're running into these issues. We're going to go ahead and troubleshoot them for you because we know this affects your timeline." Yeah,
you definitely sounds like yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like to have a lot of fun doing that. So my Instagram is brandon.gonzalez. That's BRANDN.GONZALEZ. That is my Instagram handle. And then for Facebook, it's a little bit of a reverse, Brandon Gonzalez, BRANDONG0NZALEZ.
All right.
And you can also find me on Spotify under Brandon G. I'm a verified artist there.
Right. So y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Make sure y'all check him out. He is super hot, super dope. I've listened to him, so make sure you go check it out.
Hey.
All right. Let's get into the embarrassing moment. I'll go first.
All right.
So most embarrassing moment for me was 8th grade. I got the spot for the, I was in theater and I got the spotlight for the solo, and it was for You I Will by Monica. We practice, and come for the concert time. My mom, she's told me that I will not be able to attend because she has to work and I got to babysit.
Wow.
She did not even try to, get me there.
Wow.
So the next day I was the laughing stock of the school. Nobody liked me. They, I pretty much was bullied after that.
Wow. And you got the part? So you've never sung after that?
Never sung after that. So that's like my stage fright. Like I can sing, I can bust a tune, but I've never got up in front of a stage and sung anything after that. And hey, that was years and years ago.
Ooh. Well, mine's was kind of similar. I believe I was in the 8th or 9th grade, and I was a dancer back in the day. So I'm at a basketball game, kind of waiting on my moment to do my routine, and I'm cheering for, my team. BDJ was the school that I went to, and so I go and make a cheer, like a whoop whoop, and my arm dislocated.
Oh.
In the stands.
Wow.
Okay. And so that was the most embarrassing moment because, again, I am very flexible. And for me to be a dancer, and then I could not pop my arm back in the socket, like they had to call the ambulance and everything.
So the whole performance had to stop?
Yes. I could not perform
like a
after
showstopper.
that.
Right.
Exactly. But yeah, but I still can shake a leg or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to have to see that.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you guys' embarrassing moments top mine. I've been sitting there this whole time trying to think of something. I'm like, no, don't talk about one with that. Don't mention that. It's inappropriate. So I guess I'll use
Nothing's inappropriate here.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
You speak your ish.
Everything is on the table.
So I would say about a year or two ago, and I still am like very into working out. However, I was like really obsessed with doing squats. And while I was at work, I worked for, used to work for a top 100 hospital in the nation. And just so happens I bend over and my pants rip right down the kickstand. Yeah. And then I have to run a group, talk to families, talk to their parents and the patients.
That's the worst.
So I go to my boss. I'm like, Drakina, look. She's like, I'm not looking. Go home. So I gotta go home for the whole day because I ripped my pants.
Well, at least you got to go home.
Yes, it was actually nice. I'm like, do I do this more?
It turned out to be a good thing.
Right.
Yeah. So it really benefited me to rip my pants from the squats.
So you said your profession is
Therapy.
Okay. So how would you tell me to deal with my fear of stage performance?
It probably sounds like a learned experience from that one experience. And because that one experience at such a young age, well, that sounds better.
Yeah.
I like that. At such a young age can kind of really impact the mind of a child and or an adolescent. And so sometimes we have to have a newly learned experience to negate that other trauma or very fearful, nerve-wracking experience.
Got you.
like
So I should
that.
get on the return to the mic one time.
Yes.
That's it.
Exposure is key. Yes.
We do take open walk-ins too. Now,
Oh, do we?
Have any oohs or ahs? Or,
Yeah, not today. Okay.
natty.
all right. So this is the end of our segment with Mr. Brandon G. Tell us again where we can find you
And
at, sir.
tell us if you have anything you want anybody to know. Do you have any merch for sale? If you have any coming concerts, because I heard that you opened up for big people. So if you have anything that you're working on, new projects or anything you
let
want
us
them to know.
Yes. Please find me on Facebook and vote for me. I am in current competition for the opening act for major artists later in the fall. I did make the top 10, so voting for this next week. Yeah, it's getting like intense. Yeah. And so voting this week will either keep, so if I'm in the top 10, I'll move to the top 5. But if I kind of don't get in the top 10, then I will be done with the competition. So it's very important to vote for me and to help me make my dreams come true. I'd really appreciate it, you guys.
Okay, tell everybody how to get on your Facebook handle.
Yes, just type in the search engine, BRANDONG0NZALEZ. Brandon Gonzalez. Gonzalez is with the 0.
Brandon G, you guys.
All right, and we will be back with the next artist.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, we are back with another artist, Jay Royale, and make sure y'all like, and subscribe to Speak Your Ish. J. Royale, so tell us, where are you from, baby?
I'm coming in from Memphis, Tennessee, 901.
Ooh. All right, tell us what type of music you have, where they can find you, how they can stream your music.
I have R&B with a little twist of hip hop. It's on all major streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, iHeartRadio, all the platforms you can find them on.
Awesome. So what made you start in music?
To be honest with you, I had to be talked into it.
Really?
I had to be talked into it starting out. I originally started out just songwriting for people. I started out songwriting, singing background here and there whenever I got in, whatever the case may be. And one of the producers that I was cool with and still cool with to this very day, he's also an engineer, actually talked me into it because he noticed how well I was able to write songs and articulate my words through other artists. So he just was like, why don't you start just using them for yourself?
Exactly. I see a lot of artists that are writers. They tend to shy away from the mic.
Absolutely.
Why do you think that is? I mean, like you said, you had to be talked into it. You was more comfortable behind the pen. Do you feel a difference now that you are in front of the mic?
A little bit. I feel a little bit. It helped, like, honestly, to build more confidence. I feel like as if, like, it gave me that challenge that I needed in the artistry. It's a difference between just using your pen to just sit there and write for somebody else versus you finding your own way to be able to express the words that you're writing. So it's definitely, a more fulfilling, feeling inside of,
That's
Okay,
what's up.
I got something to chime in about that. Let's use The Dream as an example. So do you feel like songwriters don't get, and Carrie Hilson, they don't get enough recognition as an artist than they do as a writer?
In a sense they do, in a sense they don't. I mean, looking back at great writers like The Dream, Carrie Hilson, my favorite one of all is honestly Neo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Neo.
Neo, yes. Listen,
I feel like Neo got his shine.
he definitely did. Like, he's right,
But he's still kind of underrated to me.
very, very, and I look to him for everything it is, like when it comes to writing, anything, you know what I mean? So honestly, I think writers, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't get the credit that they deserve, but everybody knows behind the pen is the most powerful thing.
Absolutely.
Ooh, have y'all seen Beyonce, I guess, sampled one of Khaleesi's songs?
Yes,
Yeah.
she was mad. Ooh, yes.
that's
How do
still
you
circulating
feel
right
about
now.
that though? Like, would you feel the same?
If I
like,
was Khalees, I would be so honored. I would be
I
on Instagram.
would.
I would be so happy.
But how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I mean, somebody wants to use something that I've written as a sample. I mean, why not? Just make sure you know who started it first,
exactly.
Right? Make sure you know I started it first.
So do you feel like recognition over money is something? Like, so you would rather get recognized than to get a bag behind what you've done?
I mean, both would be nice, honestly, but recognition, yeah.
Recognition
I
over money?
think both of them are equally yoked in my eyes, honestly. You get the recognition, get the bag behind it as well. So it kind of works hand in hand in a way.
Right. It also is a learning lesson for us to know that you need to go through the right channels and do the right thing so that you can get the money
Definitely.
if somebody samples your stuff.
Definitely.
Because Beyonce did not have to shout her out because, she didn't go through the proper channels to get the money. It was still nice of her to do that.
It was, but from my understanding, that song is like one of the most like written, what did she say? She basically licensed songs that is out. Like, she has so many licensings to cover that song, and she just kind of felt like a jab, bam, 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 because you just went ahead and did it and didn't give me a heads up.
Yeah.
So,
But still, that lets you know that a license don't get you paid. So,
Exactly.
okay, now we.
do you
dropping
have an
jewels.
embarrassing moment?
Ooh. So I will share this one. It was one time where I had a live performance And as a singer, you know, you're very cautious about how you deliver your words and how you hit your notes while you're on stage. So I was doing something on stage. I forgot what it was. It was like some type of dance or whatever the case. And all of a sudden, my voice cracked. You know,
while you were dancing?
While like I'm sitting there, like I'm dancing, and I was going up for this one note. I don't think too many people noticed. Some did, some didn't, but they ain't say nothing at the end of it. So I hit that one note, and all of a sudden it sounded like a mouse squeal. Like, I was like, oh no.
So did you noticed it and just kept singing though, right?
You got to keep going.
Okay.
You got to keep going.
You can't stop.
Can't
You
stop the show.
cannot.
You cannot. Like if you mess up, hey, keep it going. You know, you never know who may notice it, who may not notice it. You know what I mean? Because then at that point, it starts to take a toll on your mental.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, speaking of mental, how do you stay just grounded with what you're doing? I don't know if you have a full-time job. Is music the priority? But how do you stay grounded between what you're doing with music and your regular life, basically?
Just time management. You know, it's time management, you know, knowing committed schedule, you know, knowing what it is that you want to do. So every day I use the philosophy, like every day there should be something that you want to do different or something that you want to learn more. Set it like as a goal, you know what I mean? So let's say you go to sleep the night before, you wake up the next day, it's like, all right, boom, this is my list of things that I want to do and get it done. It's a committed schedule.
Absolutely.
Period.
That's some good advice.
Right. I need that advice for myself.
Look, I should have wrote that down.
Exactly. We can run it back.
Absolutely. So tell us again, where can we find you? Where can we find your music again?
So all social media platforms, I'm on Instagram as j._Royale, ROYALE. Facebook is Real J Royale, JROYALE. Twitter, JRoyale5. I'm also on TikTok, J Royale. What else? Music is on all streaming platforms: Apple, YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio. Just dropped a video yesterday for my latest song, Next to You.
Okay.
It's on the album titled Shut It Down. It's a 12-track album, so make sure you go ahead and stream that. This Next to You is also a single within itself, the leading single off of the album.
Ooh.
All available on streaming platforms.
Yeah, and everybody, he's going to be at the Return to the Mic right
Make
next
sure you
door
check
at
him
Icon
out.
Lounge. Doors open up at 6. Show starts about 7:30. He is performing, so make sure to come check him out, ladies.
Yes,
Come through. Be looking for you.
And we back in a minute.
All right. Hey, and we're back with another artist. Yo, folks. Did I say that right?
Yo, folks.
Yo, folks in the building.
Yes.
What it do, baby? Tell everybody who you are, how they can find you, what kind of music you have.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Yo Folks with a Z. I'm from H-Town. I've been here in Nap about 12 years, so, you know, I'm Naptown native right now.
Okay.
I got my music on YouTube right now. It's Yo Folks, YOFOLKZ. And soon to be on Spotify. I'm getting back in the game right now. I had to take a break.
Okay.
Get my business right. You
All
know?
right. Nothing wrong with that. Glad you came back to the game.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
glad I took my hat off.
So you can see your
Make
face.
sure you got the butter. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm real butterific right now.
All right.
You feel me?
Is that what y'all call it, butter?
Hey, that's
That's
my
the
term.
that's the sword. That's the term.
Wait,
Okay. So, what made you start in music?
Oh man.
Because you said you took a break. So
Yeah.
what happened?
Well,
What
down
made
in
you go?
H-Town, I used to get a lot of poems published in books and stuff like that when I was in grade school. So in the 5th grade, there was a talent show. So I got a few of my friends together, and 12 years old. Look, I wrote my rap. I wrote 2 of my friends' raps, and submitted it. We got on the stage and did our thing, and I just fell in love with it from there. So I just transitioned from poetry to music, and I really fell in love with writing music for others, because you know they'll tell me their stories, and I have a passion and a talent for turning people's stories and into rhymes. you
Okay.
feel me?
That's amazing.
That's dope.
Yeah. So you know, that's what I do. I had to take a little break, family things. I ended up moving to Gary, Indiana. Shout out Gary.
Gary.
you feel
All
me?
right. Shout out to
Okay.
Gary.
Yeah, I moved there when I was 16. You feel me? And did my thing out there a little bit. Became a man out there, and I got a little distracted. You feel me?
Understood.
Yeah, but I moved to Nap when I was about 21, 22. You know, I'm 33 right
I was about to
now.
say, how old are you now?
Right.
Yeah, don't
right.
look at
At all. You know, black don't crack. You
Yeah,
know?
black don't crack. Bet y'all can't guess my age.
Libra gang.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it later. You know, we ain't gonna broadcast that.
Yeah, because I ain't going to tell nobody.
Right, because you know better. That's our DJ.
Hey, Josh.
That's our
Hey,
DJ.
DJ. Go, DJ.
DJ. That's my DJ.
Already, look, shout out Lil Wayne too. Yeah. That's one of my favorite artists right there.
That's
Yeah,
what's
he
up.
definitely is a genius in the mind.
So go
DJ.
right into that then. So who are the people that kind of influenced you in this music?
I got a surprising list probably. I mean, of course, Tupac. I grew up on Tupac a lot. My mom was in love
Kind of
with
look
him.
like
So,
him.
you
I was
know.
gonna say that, but I
You know what though? They say I look like Snoop. You feel me? They
yeah,
always
I
say
bet that
see
too.
that.
I can see you, Snoop.
Yeah, you know what I say though? For shizzle this.
Okay.
On nation. That's another term right there we're gonna learn. On nation, you feel me?
You said Own Nation.
On nation.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be the name of my upcoming album.
Own Nation.
You know, I was debating either that or 33. You feel me?
That's not
That's
bad
a good
either.
number.
That's a great number.
Right. That was
actually.
my, well, not 33, but 3 was the number on my jersey when I played basketball.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite numbers. But mainly 33 because you know that's supposedly the age Jesus passed away. You feel me? So,
Okay. Learned something new today.
already. I can teach you. I can learn you some things.
Okay.
Learn
Can
you.
learn me some things, y'all. Okay. He might have to come on for the Love of Natty show.
Okay, because we are still looking. You guys,
I take that invitation. Yeah.
All right. So I got a question. You said you took a break. What motivated you to not stay on break?
I got my business in order. I worked for Walmart for like 5 years. I gave them my life, you feel me? And they kind of turned their back on me. So I decided to work for myself. And when I'm on stage, a lot of people might recognize me. I own a food truck out here. I'm the corn man out here. THA Corn Man. Y'all add me on IG, Facebook, you feel me? You know, if you like that street corn, you feel me?
oh, that's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, let's
that's
go.
me.
Why
That's
didn't you
me.
bring the truck?
Right.
Like, we hungry
Look,
now. Like,
right.
for
And we
real.
definitely need it. Because,
Look, I ain't even going front. Like I'm supposed to be in Gary right now doing the Gary block party for the mayor. Yeah, the mayor last year he wanted me. He personally invited me last year, and but you know, like I said, this is my passion, and I wanted to get back in it. So
Oh,
Well, we
sure
honored.
appreciate
We're
you.
we're honored here
Now.
at
So,
Return
y'all
to
know.
the
let
Mic.
us know when you have something. We'll come pull
Please,
up.
we will.
Already,
We'll
look.
bring the
Yeah.
crew out. MTB will be there.
you know, I was just waiting on the perfect time, but you know, I'm on DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all that. THA Corn Man. And
Okay.
back there in the waiting room, I got my Queen Kenya. She's Lady Sweets on DoorDash.
Okay, so she got cupcakes and
all
sweets
that,
and
baby.
all of that.
Cupcakes, cake,
Look,
cookies.
Man,
we
y'all
should
should have
be
said something.
interviewing,
Y'all
right?
could have had some vendor
What's going on? Right?
You ain't ready. Cobbler.
Oh,
you
my
feel me?
God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So next time, just know that we love to eat. We are foodies around
Yes.
here.
And
Do
we
not.
do accept gifts.
We do. We do. At all times.
Yeah, I got some sweets for the sweet.
Look, I'm gonna have to
Already.
tell Shay to put that in the messages. Natty and Keisha accept gifts too, so make sure you
Every
bring them
time.
some
Like-
gifts.
I got you.
Every time. So again, tell us where we can find you at, sir.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
embarrassing
I'm sorry.
moment.
Embarrassing moment. I do. I'm
Embarrassing
sorry.
moment.
That's why it's not my show.
I got something a little interesting. So I tell you right now, I got a tattoo in my head, right here in the back of my head. And like I say, you know, I lived in Indianapolis for a long time. So like 9-10 years ago, it was a real bad ice storm. And if y'all been here, y'all know what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about. The ice was like 3 inches thick
It
on
sure
our windshield
was.
and stuff. So,
Yep.
So it was during that time, I was going to my car. I was y'all know I'm from Gary, I say car. But I was going to my car to go to school. I was going to Ooey Pooey. If y'all from Nap, y'all know that's IUPUI. You feel me? So going on my way to class, and all I remember was starting the car, and then I woke up the next morning. Like that's all I remember that day. So that was a Tuesday. So on the Thursday, I went back to class and I was asking everybody how was I, and they was like, you was straight and all that, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I took a shower, right? And it was a big like a wound in the back of my head.
Right.
And I'm like,
Wow.
I didn't know until I took a shower that day when I woke up that morning. So I'm like, dang, I don't know what happened. So come to find out, I slipped on that ice and I hit my head.
Oh, wow.
I messed my head up real bad. So now, embarrassing part, right? So, the wound healed and stuff. So I go through a little alopecia moment. So where the wound was positioned, it looked like somebody took some clippers and was like,
wow.
Like you had a wig room or something in your head.
So it looked like I had a bald spot in my head, right? So I don't have a problem talking to women. So I tried to holler at somebody one time. And they gave me that laugh from like that Boys in the Hood laugh when they was at the barbecue.
Stop.
You know what I'm talking about?
Boy, stop.
I was like, oh man. So what I did, I went and got a tattoo and
Covered it up.
yeah. And it went from
Well, I can't even
bald
tell that
spot.
you have a tattoo, though. I mean, because
but-
he's so buttery over here.
Okay. Battery.
Butterlicious, baby. So, but what happened was after I got the tattoo, it took like 8 months before I got the tattoo. Right after I got the tattoo, my hair grew back like 3 months later. So I was like, oh man, well, I guess
Just keep it.
it is what it is.
That's right.
But yeah, they was loving it though. They was like, ooh, can I touch it? Did it hurt? Yeah, baby, it hurt.
It was a conversation piece at that point.
Already. You got to work with what you got. You feel me? But that was very
Every
embarrassing
time.
trying to talk to women with a big bald spot in your head. That's not cool.
So again, tell us where we can find you.
Social media. My YouTube is Yo Folks. That's YOFOLKZ. And like I say, I'm the corn man. I got my food truck is out here. Add me on IG. It's THA Corn Man. And Facebook as well at THA Corn Man. And look, I'm doing this show for some exposure. I'm trying to see if I still got it. You feel me?
You
I know
hear
I still
me?
got it.
I
You feel
still
me?
got the
Return
moves.
to the mic every last Saturday.
I ain't new
of
to
the
this.
month.
I'm true to this. You feel
Right.
me?
Make sure y'all come check him out. He
Make sure
performing.
you do
Thank
at
you so
7
much.
p.m. So we are back at Speak Your Ish with Natty J and myself, LaKey. We make sure that you follow us and like us on Instagram and on YouTube. We are sitting here with Swisher Man.
Swisher man.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How y'all doing?
We doing well. Can I ask you about your branding? Why Swisher Man? What does that mean?
It's actually Swisher Maine.
Maine.
Yeah, it's not like man.
Swisher Maine.
Maine.
Like main event.
Oh,
Like
okay.
sprinkle me, Maine.
That's like 40.
Okay, so why Swisher Maine?
Well, growing up, you know what I'm saying, I just used to deal with a lot of Swisher sweets.
Oh. Swisher.
So are you the main for the sweets?
Stuff like that. You know, it wasn't nothing like bad. It was just
Understood. Look, we all
That was
herbalists around here, so we get your drift.
So the streets actually gave me that name.
Okay.
At what age?
Yes.
About 11 and 12.
Wow.
Where you from?
Gary.
Oh, you from Gary? Okay.
Shout out.
Shout out to Gary.
Again.
All right. So how we start this off, we want you to tell everybody who you are, how they can listen to your music, how they stream you. We know what type of music you have. And, just tell everybody who you are and lean into that mic a little bit for me.
Okay. Well, I'm Swisher Maine the Great. And you can find me on all social media, YouTube, Facebook. I got songs on Pandora, on Spotify. And actually, when you just type in Swisher, the Great, I should pop right on up. It shouldn't be a problem with finding me at all.
Right. That's pretty easy. Swisher the Great. You heard it. How long you been doing music?
For about, I started when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
So, I'm 41 now.
So have you went from 10 to present?
Yeah.
Going hard?
I took just a technical difficulties for like 8 months. And when that happened, I just started making candles, created another craft and mastered
Ooh,
it.
candles?
He said I started making candles.
And you don't hear that from a man, but why candles? Because most men don't understand the importance of candles, really and truly.
What's the name of them candles?
You okay?
Well, the name of that company is called Velez Wicks LLC, and it's actually a real company. You can find that, and you can still order my candles.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ship right to you, huh?
Oh yeah, I bring them to your front door.
I know that's
hey.
right. So all types of scents, or is there a specific scent that is?
Like I bought a candle today called Jungle Juice. What's your name? Like your name of your candle?
Yes.
I mean, I let the customer pick the fragrance. I don't really to indulge into the how they smell. If you like a certain fragrance, I can get you that.
Okay.
Okay. So you special order.
Yeah, I used to make them a lot, so I sold them all.
So I'm gonna call you and say I want to smell like roses and tulips.
You hear me?
Yeah, I definitely.
And you can make it happen.
I definitely get your roses.
All right. Okay, so you've been in the game for a very, very long time, right?
Super long time.
What has anything changed from now to then as far as how to get money and how sound, how you present yourself, how you put your music out there? Is there anything that you wish would change or go back to?
Well, when I first started out, I wasn't all as focused as I am now. Mm-hmm. Some things had to actually change, and tragic things had to happen for me to actually take over the platform what my cousins then was doing. God rest their soul, they didn't pass. So I'm stepping up where they, left off at. So I just gotta keep focused and, try to keep my sound crisp and stay relevant to what's going on and not put too much negativity and profanity in the air and into the universe. I try to be more clear and present and want people to really understand the message that I'm delivering.
Correct. I do have one thing that I would like for you to let my viewers know on presence, because I like your style. I like how you're dressed today, and I like how you presented yourself. And I cannot stress enough to the people that I am trying to coach on every day on how self-care is important, how you present yourself, what you wear to your performance, what you wear to an event, how you present yourself, because people aren't going to look at you if you do not present yourself.
You definitely got to take the game serious. You got to put money into your craft. Period. And not only that, I grew up around entertainers, real people who really did it. So it's a certain way you got to present yourself. If people going to take you serious, you got to dress the dress, walk the walk, as they say. So that way people will know, you that person. They can't mistake you from anybody else. So you see me and attire, you see my chain, you see my shirt. You see my tattoo, everything is Swish and Main. So I'm approved, I'm stamped, I'm official. So when you see me, it's no mistaking me.
Right.
When I came to the door next door, the guy instantly knew who I was.
That's what's up.
So it wasn't no mistaking me. So
because you branded yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So with that being said, how do you feel, because you've been in the game so long, the importance of being on social media? Or do you feel like it's not as important because you was in the game before this even happened? So what is the importance of you just making sure that you're being seen, you're being present, networking with people?
Well, right now, social media is definitely the wave. It's definitely different from, just finding, venues to go to perform at. Mm-hmm. And it's just as good, like venues and touring and going around. That's definitely the way to go. But social media is a super way to go too, because it actually connects you to people you probably wouldn't even connect with if you didn't have internet.
Yeah.
So that's important to always, keep definitely a connection, internet connection at home.
That's what's up. That is what's up. So we're going into the embarrassing moment.
Yes, embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment.
Mm-hmm.
You have one?
Yeah, I actually was performing 2 years ago from coast to coast. And I don't know what was up with the microphone, but they had 3 microphones laid out. And as soon as my music started rolling, I couldn't even find the microphone that was on.
Oh wow.
I picked
Whoa.
up. I went through 3 microphones before my voice came through, and by that time, my intro then went by, and I was kind of, like stuck. I had to get back into the groove
Because it threw you off.
Yeah, from bending down, grabbing mics, and raising back up for the 3rd time. So it was kind of a point that was embarrassing. So I definitely snapped out of it.
Understood. So how can we, again, find you or follow you?
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pandora. You can Google my name. A lot of my songs are pop completely up. To find songs for me is not hard. Just pop in my name. And
Tell us that one more time.
Swisher Main, the Great.
And don't be confused.
And that's Main.
Main. Okay.
The Great.
MAIN.
Easy peasy.
It's real easy. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all come out to Icon Lounge tonight. He will be performing. Doors open up at 6. It's 6:03 right now, but performers start showing up around 7:30. So you still got time. And we don't stop until 11. We might go a little bit longer, but come out, y'all. Come see these performers because they came from a long way to come out here and perform for y'all.
Don't be late.
Period. We out and we'll be back.
Yes.
And we are back with T. Marley in the building.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Natty J, what's up?
Hey, what it do?
Everything's everything.
All right.
We great.
Great. We got to have a
ready for
good
this show
show.
tonight?
We about to have an amazing show.
I am so excited.
So I can feel it in the air.
excited. The energy is great.
It sure
So
is.
tell everybody
tell
who you
by the
are.
hair.
Man,
You feel me?
you already know. I'm over the top always.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Who are you? How do we find you?
How do we find me?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, my name is T. Marley. TDOTMARLEY. That's Bob, like Marley, like Bob Marley. All right. So I'm on all social platforms. Tap in with me. I got a bunch of videos, some amazing content. I categorize my content as funky hip hop.
Ooh, okay.
So I've been kind of crafting that for a while, mixed with a bunch of jazz incorporations, poetry, some slick talk, some.
Do you freestyle at all?
Yeah, I freestyle.
Can we get
can we
get something?
Okay, listen. He say, this here on the Natty J show is T. Marley for the Gio. I'ma give you motherfuckers tonight a gig show. You gon' be about your seats, hand to the skin eye. Boy, we gon' get it in, boy, we be flin' eye. Dressed in all black, I be ready to get high.
Hey,
Hey, so
that's all
Every
right.
time. I like it.
What's up, Corey Jones?
Hey, our business partner there.
yeah,
Mr.
I met Corey Jones. Corey Jones is good people.
Oh, absolutely. He'll
Yeah.
make sure your sound is right, your lights is right, everything is
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I when I'm on shows like this, I see a lot of interviews. I do a lot of podcasts and things like that. So I like to shout out to some of the forefathers, Grandmaster Cash,
Hey.
Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious Five, the
Yes.
Disco Twins. You got Hank Spann.
Absolutely.
You got Coke LaRock.
Are these people alive?
Shout out
most
to
of these
them.
people are still alive.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I just
And
said
I'm
it because
familiar.
I got look.
Bumps.
Started saying his name. That's why I
Exactly.
asked.
Yeah. Most
Yes.
of these people are still alive and they still rocking to this
All
day.
right, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, please.
Scott LaRock is not, R.I.P. Scott LaRock.
Okay, well he must be here with us.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
But yeah, I like to do that, man, because they don't get enough shine, and they are why this form of communication exists.
And I appreciate you saying that, because a lot of people feel like they're coming into it and they're the inventors of everything when things start. So with that recognition.
My left camera just died.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta plug that.
Okay, that's fine.
So how?
So we had to redo all that?
No.
Okay.
Just that first part. I'm gonna switch that camera that's on you, switch it over there, and then over. So
Okay. But the freestyle you got?
got the
Okay.
Okay. Look, right. As long as we got that. Okay.
And we did all cute. I really did gas that though, bro. Definitely.
He made it
Marcus.
go out.
Right.
He made it go out with the freestyle. Or maybe I was hitting or banging. Did you hear my beat though?
Hey,
Like,
yo.
was I not? Like,
you was
I
on
mean,
point with it.
So when you first asked, I was like, okay, we finna do this a cappella. Then it was like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah, because we do that, you
We
know.
do that, okay?
yeah, hell
Look,
yeah.
I may not can rap or sing, but I can definitely pull something together.
Yeah,
Out
you
the
never
hat.
know what's going to go on Speak Your Ish.
So stand by, you guys. We will continue here shortly. Sorry.
So you guys are born and raised in.
I am born and raised here in Indianapolis, Hallvillian.
Okay.
I've been, my mom used to send me here for the summer, starting at 10 years old. So I would come every summer from 10 to 14. And then I did go to 61 for 1 year and I went to Tech.
Okay.
So yeah. So,
That's kind of how I got introduced to the city. So I was just started coming here for the expos. And
Okay.
classes.
Yeah.
My cousin, they started in St. Louis, moved down here. Oh yeah, it's lit. So 1 year it was
it was lit.
cracking.
Naptown was lit.
Cracking.
What?
It was outside all night long. So I was like,
Man.
damn. So I started inviting more people.
Because Expo and Classic, you didn't have to go to the club if you didn't want to.
Hell no.
You could just be outside.
Be outside.
Because this street right here was guaranteed, any of these streets, all of them,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed to be lit.
Yep.
Like Gualarilla said, outside twerking on them headlights.
And it was like that.
Yes.
It was like that.
It
Definitely.
really was.
It
Yeah.
really was.
And that proves our point. Like, we just did something for Black Expo a couple weeks ago, and
yeah, that's
it's
funny that
just
he brought that
not-
up.
It's just not the same.
It's not
and that's
at
what
all.
we're trying to.
We did
bring
a youth
back.
summit.
We did a
Okay.
youth summit for the kids, but that's the essence of what Black Expo was about. It's like literally bringing the youth, bridging the gap between the youth and the older people.
Yes.
But they don't have that. It's more, the old heads
Yeah.
want to party and get down, but you ain't got nothing for the
and
kids.
it all goes back to where the essence of it all started from.
Because
with the
they
park
got
jams,
away from
bringing
it.
Everybody just out just to party,
Party,
just to hear
just
the
to-
music.
That's right.
They got away from what the point of Black Expo was.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely,
They did.
absolutely,
Sure did.
and that's crazy that you did say that. That made you move to Indianapolis, so that
Man.
means we need to bring it back, you
Man.
guys.
Hell yeah.
We
I fell in
have
love
to.
with Nap. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I caught a great vibe.
Man,
Yeah.
Great vibe.
seriously.
Didn't know how I was gonna get back home. Just like
We here,
Right.
Like,
It don't
it
matter.
doesn't
Just drop
Who-
next stop Naptown. Just drop me off.
Who hotel?
I'ma sleep somewhere.
What hotel
Somebody
you
got somewhere for
Right.
you to
I'm
lay.
gonna find somewhere to sleep.
So bring that kind
And it wasn't that much violence either. You know what I mean? It really wasn't. It was, but it
at?
wasn't.
Script scraps.
You know what I'm saying? People
Little
was
script
killing
scraps.
people for a reason. You know, like
Right.
if you stole my whole money, you gonna get killed, nigga. You shouldn't have did that shit.
right.
But now people just kill you for no reason. Like, yeah, I killed you because you looked at me wrong.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. We're back and we are shouting out the greatest. T. Dot Marley, shout out them greats again.
T. Dot Marley. Okay, so we going with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You got Grandmaster Cass. So a story behind it. I don't know if y'all. It was one of the first songs that came out. The "Don't Push Me." No.
Close
No.
to
I'm sorry.
edge.
I
I'm
know it took
trying.
y'all there.
Shout
I
out
knew
to
y'all was gonna go
Castilla
there.
Vodka, our
y'all
sponsor.
Yo.
Oh, people can't hear us for some reason.
They can't.
You didn't
can't
get
hear
our
us
our mic
outside.
ain't on outside.
It off.
Oh,
Who did?
But I can cut it back.
Who wanted
that's
it off?
okay. Go ahead.
But it's the it's the CASS, the NOV. So he was spelling out
Yes,
Casanova
yes,
Fly.
yes,
And
yes.
Casanova Fly is
Yes.
actually Grandmaster Cass. And it was Big Bank Hank who actually stole that whole lyric, man, behind that. And
Wow.
Grandmaster Cass never got no credit for that. So it was just a crazy story behind
history.
hip hop.
Yeah, it is because that is a thing.
Yeah,
and I
it
think it
is.
still is.
It is. So how
Sounds
do
like
you
that's
feel
kind of
about
a
that,
thing with
though?
Beyonce and
Oh, I heard about it.
yeah, we just talked
Everybody
about
not giving
that.
credit.
How do you
Yeah.
think about that?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody you should just get your credit where you get your credit.
You know what?
If it's a credit there to be got.
Yeah.
You know what?
Was it a credit
I would have
there to
been
be
like,
got? I
oh
think
my
that was
gosh,
one of
Beyonce's in my song. You know, I would have been so excited about it. But hey, that's me.
I mean, with your artistry, like what is your artistry about? Like, is it you have Marley as your last name? So is it more Caribbean style, Jamaican style, or is it just straight you?
It's more like it's a feel good type of bop. It still got some bop to it, you know. So it doesn't lose the flavor, and I'm not beating the message down your throat. So you can still groove to it, catch a message, and twerk and get ratchet. And,
I know
and all
that's
that
right.
type
I'm
of shit.
excited.
So
I can't wait.
it's still one of those.
I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
So do you have an embarrassing moment?
Yes.
Ooh, embarrassing moment.
Something in your
anything.
life. I'm sure something has happened and you was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that.
Or an embarrassing moment for someone else?
That you witnessed.
Yeah, motherfuckers falling down on stage while we performing.
Oh.
I have never failed, but I've been on stage with a person falling down. So be careful, motherfucker.
Watch your step.
Right. Be careful.
God.
Don't fall.
Right.
Because we gon' laugh at you in our heads.
Yeah,
No, we ain't gonna laugh at you. I'm just playing.
Okay. I asked
So,
motherfuckers if they
funny
okay.
thing.
No, ask if are you okay? We
Yes.
God damn,
My
boy, you
friend
feel
a
like
few
sumo.
years ago made a song for me because it was one of those snowy days that the other artist was talking about, and we were going outside. And so she was like, "Be safe, Keisha. I don't want you to fall." Like, so that was.
That melody is very. What is that? What is that?
No, I don't know.
It caught a melody.
I don't
it
know.
did.
It did,
like a recognizable
but
song.
my friend Angie Lee, I'm shout out to her. She's a dope artist and writer,
that's funny.
and so she created that just
That's
for me, just to make sure I did not fall when I went outside.
All right.
It's gonna be embedded in my brain now.
Shout out to her. So, do you have any? Right now is the time for you to tell everyone, all the viewers, because there is a lot of viewers. Tell them, do you have anything new that you're working on? Do you have anything that you want them to know?
I got my first mixtape. I came out and I got I won a contest, so I got a song on there that I got the stems from with T-Pain and Chris Brown. It's called.
Hey.
Hell yeah, I did a remix called "Wake Up Dead."
That's
All
what's
right
up.
now.
Shout out
That
Chris
is
Brown. and
lovely.
T-Pain.
Yeah, it's like
Hey.
it's a promo type of deal. So it's a mixtape that I put out. So it got a bunch of bangers on there, a bunch of old shit that I
Okay.
did.
How can we find that?
All streaming platforms. Yep.
Okay.
It's called
What's
Last Place.
Last place. Okay.
T. Marley Last Place, and then my Volume 1, my first EP, and my volume T. Marley Volume 1.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Out, so yeah.
So y'all, when we drop this episode, we'll have all that in the information, so you guys will know how to stream that, so we can listen to it, because it definitely sounds like something we want to listen to.
You hear me? You got two of my favorites.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So again, we are rounding up the end of this episode. So can you tell us one more time, where can we find you?
Yes. One more time. T. Marley everything. TDOTMARLEY. That's Bob. That's Marley, like Bob Marley. So you can't forget that. Everybody smoke. Everybody knows.
And he has his promo card. Can you show the
check
people
Yeah.
the promo card? He has his following card.
And we
I love
haven't done a
this.
tip of the day. Do you have a tip of the day?
Keep striving. Never give up. I know that's cliche,
No.
but keep striving. Never give up, because everyone who you think is not watching, someone is watching. So give it your best effort every time.
Every time.
Every time, and make sure you put your best effort forward.
Yes.
Because somebody's always watching.
Always.
All right, we out, baby.
Yes. Stay tuned.
One.
All right, and we are back with the finale.
Yay.
All right, who do I have the pleasure of sitting next to my left? Tell everybody who
to my
y'all.
right.
Well, you know, they saved the best for last. It's your boy, King KR, straight out of Oceanside, California, 760, man. It's a blessing to be here.
Period.
what's
Who,
up.
by the way, has just went viral.
Okay.
Duh.
So tell us a little bit about, how did you go viral? What happened?
Yeah, so I was at the crib. I'm gonna just be honest. I was like just sitting there watching. I don't think like The Circle or something on Netflix, and I had a bag of chips. And there's this like dude he's a Arabian or Indian, and he was like beatboxing over like some like lady singing. And like I was watching on my phone. The first thing I did was just start dancing. I was like, I gotta record that.
Right.
So I sat it down, and like as soon as the beat dropped, you just see me like
Going
pants
crazy.
falling
Oh,
off,
wow.
shirt that came out. You know what I mean? And I'm out there like,
Oh, okay.
Like, so I was getting dummy with it, but yeah, it did mad numbers. I had like, I ain't even gonna cap, I wasn't really on social media or Instagram like that, but I had like 500 followers in like 2 weeks. It jumped
That's
to,
what's
like,
up.
almost like 4,000 or 5,000. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's
And it's
what's up.
still going dumb today. So
Wow.
Hey.
yes, sir. Glory to God, because that's what they singing about too. They singing about God. That's the crazy part.
That is
Okay.
amazing.
Yes.
Won't he do it?
all the time?
He said he will. Okay.
And he will.
Okay. He fighting them battles
All
for
right.
me.
Look over to your partner and say he will.
And he will.
And he will.
And
Okay.
he will.
Y'all about to make me start stepping in here. Okay. You about to make me call Kirk.
Go viral again.
Okay.
love nobody but you. I don't want to love nobody but you. Okay.
All right. I'm about to pull my pew out. Everybody get their money
Okay.
together.
Nah,
Please, because that collection is real.
Nah,
So-
y'all hold that, okay? Y'all hold that, okay? Just come back next week, okay?
Right.
That's all we
Okay.
need.
So King KR, how
Yes.
did you get started in this music industry?
Man.
Since you're from Cali and you've migrated here to Indy, like
Yes.
what is the difference between Cali and Indy vibes when it comes to music?
Man, everything. It's kind of crazy, but it's kind of like everything. It's but in a good way. Like, you know, every different state has their own sound.
Yeah.
But Indiana and like Chicago, the Midwest, they definitely have their own sound. But as far as like trying to like mirror it to Cali, like it's just two totally different ways. Like, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? You're gonna get that Chief Keef or you're gonna get that blast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, trying to find the way to bridge the gap essentially. And I think I do a good job at doing that.
What would you say the difference is? Is it the artists kind of do the same thing, or is it the engineers and producers out there are different?
They environment, you know what I
It's
mean?
different,
Like we
yeah.
in Cali, we don't,
Yeah.
it don't like we go to the snow. You
Yes,
feel me?
right,
It don't
right.
snow. Like I was out here in the snow and I got Chuck T's on and cargo shorts. Like,
Hey, your shoes get wet.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go shovel some snow.
Right.
I'm gonna put these flyers in the mailbox. I got to the third one and turned around. I was like, nah.
Oh shit!
And you know, normally I'm used to like I'm gonna just get on the bus and skateboard to the beach.
Right.
And we're just
Oh
gonna,
yeah.
you know what I
So
mean?
like the energy is different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, they go through some real, like Cali goes through the real stuff too, like for sure, because the cost of living. But out here, it's like you get real trenches because, like I said, you go through that snow. Like these people is really out here, nowhere to stay in the snow and got to do what you got to do. And, you know what I mean? I respect that a lot, you know what I mean? So I try to help out as much as I can because, you know, I done been there, but was blessed to be able to actually like see a lot more. So it was
Absolutely.
dope.
Okay.
You talked about you were able to help in any way. Like do you extend your brand into more community involvement or, you know, helping those that can't help themselves? Like, how do you do that?
No, definitely. So, you know, first of all, I'm a business owner.
Okay.
And I own a business called Moving Made Easy. So I hire a lot of felons that can't get jobs to give them second
Awesome.
chances.
That is what's
Yeah,
up.
so just to let them, you know, let the people know.
And this
that-
is in Cali.
No, this is out here.
Oh, out here. So okay, moving made easy, y'all.
Yeah,
Moving Made Easy.
Yeah, moving made easy, man. So,
Okay.
I hire a lot of felons and just a different, you know, diverse type of people and give them a chance that a lot of people wouldn't. And, you know, I even pay better than a lot of other people. You know what I mean? Like,
Understood.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's a blessing to be able to do that. Give all that glory to God. And also, my auntie's a pastor. She lives out here. Yeah, she's a doctor. She's doctoring. And then my child's mother, they have a ministry. I go to New Beginnings. So
That's what's
you know,
up.
I try to stay.
Shout out to New Beginnings.
Yeah, hey, James Jackson did that. Okay, he had me up there at the pews. Like,
Okay.
he said, "Welcome to your new beginning."
I know,
said,
that's
"You know what?" I said, "Look at God."
I know that's right.
He said he will.
I love it. I
Okay.
love your energy. So where does that stem from though? I mean, cause you when you stepped into the room, you was like, hey, I'm in here. You done
Yeah.
came with your security and everything. So
Yeah, you already know, man. Like, hey, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta move smart. But it really just stems from being like my mom. So my mom passed away when I was 17. I came out here to play football at Warren, and then my senior year, I went back to California, and I didn't know why. And she ended up passing away, but she was really like my light. Like she had kidney failure my whole life, so she was always at home. But like, I'm talking about growing up in third grade football games, and we lost every game, and
Yeah.
she'd be out there like,
Still.
"You go, boy!"
Okay.
Touch the ball. You know what I
Okay.
mean? She's like, "You better run with it. You want to
Okay.
get the Xbox?" I'm like, "I do,
Yep.
I do." So you know what I mean? Like she just inspired me to do things.
Shout
like,
out to Mom Bill.
Yeah,
Yes.
R.I.P. She's, you know what I mean? She, a matter of fact, she's here now. and I know it
Absolutely,
is.
always.
But yeah, that between that and Crump, I used to be a Crump dancer. Yeah.
Oh, so let me tell you a story about that. So I'm out in LA, right?
Okay.
I used to be a dancer for real. Well, I am still kind of, right? So I'm on Venice Beach and I'm literally just walking and I just see a whole crowd of people just like go, go, go. And I'm like, I get into this circle and I had never seen anything like that, Crump. And when I say they had little 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds just out there pouring their heart out. And I was like, this is the dopest stuff ever.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing like that here in Indy. We don't get out in the streets and start dancing. And
It snows.
It's-
Ain't nobody finna be out there in 3 degrees trying to do a chest pop in the
But I mean, in
time
the
for that.
summertime, they're not doing
And
it.
yeah, I
in
mean,
the
sure
springtime,
ain't.
they're not doing
They
it.
not.
They're just
Right.
not doing it.
They
That's
not.
but like I said, that's a huge difference because I think that winter's a couple months. Like those people are put up things is like, you know what I mean? So they definitely pop out more in the
Shout out
summertime.
to Tommy the Clown,
Daptown is the
'cause I've
number one
actually got them in
stunner.
here,
They only
too.
care about stunting here.
Yes.
Nobody cares about doing anything.
Don't
real.
stunt too hard, okay?
Exactly.
Don't stunt too hard. Or you
That's all
will
it's
learn.
about, stunting. If you
but-
stunting, you doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
On
That's
everything.
right.
But no, I really credit a lot of that to Crump. It put me. I was doing that since I was 3 years old.
So you did birthday parties and everything?
I mean, like I did events. You know?
I mean, I did events.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. No, I mean, I didn't do birthday. Like Tommy the Clown
Yeah,
really do that.
Tommy the
Yeah,
Clown does
It was a
them.
different level. It was a little bit more aggressive. But nah, I met like when I tell you, I was blessed and honored to be around so many dope people that
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I never would have, you know. Like I didn't do anything to be able to get to know some of the people that I know, and you know, Chris Brown came out.
Wow.
My people Audio Push, they actually started teaching me how to jerk and stuff like that. So like we were all in the same little fam, a Crump fam.
Yeah.
And it was me, my brothers, and like all my friends. And like gradually as life got on, like everybody started like really growing in whatever it is that they chose to do.
Nice.
So it was super dope. And like I said, we still got those connections to like, bro, some major names that a lot of people wouldn't even think.
Awesome.
And like I said, that's all just glory to God. But they showed me how to pop out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
They
that's
told-
important.
You hear me
Yeah.
every single time.
That's important.
Something that with me and Natty is working on now.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
making sure that we support, especially the artists that come out and do our return to the mic. Like, let us know where we can come and support you at.
Yeah, because we definitely want to pop out. Period.
Absolutely.
But you know what we didn't do when we started? You didn't let everybody know what your social media handle is.
all.
You didn't let everybody know what you got going on. Do you
'Cause I
have
got
new
like
music?
30 I
like, do you? Are
I
you? What
got
project
like-
are you working on?
I got like 30 of them. You gonna ask where to
Okay,
find me?
what's the most important?
Okay.
I mean, are they all the same
That's what I'm
handle?
saying. Hey, they all important. You know what I mean? But I just the King KR THA. Then King KR is where you can find me on like Instagram and Facebook, things of that nature. Apple Music and Spotify is just King KR.
Okay.
So that's really what I push. But again, you may be shopping online, grabbing a book or something like that, and be like, well, who's Athletic Wood? And not even know that's me. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I'm there. You
Tell
go.
us about some of these businesses you're talking about right now.
Yeah, so I got a production company as well called Absolute Pressure that I just started at the beginning of the year. So that's really dope. I've been really pushing towards that, just being able to kind of do what y'all are, you know what I mean,
Okay.
essentially got going on here.
Absolutely.
And then, like I said, I got the moving company. I dance, like it's just
Right.
You're a
So
multipreneur.
you wear multiple hats.
Multipreneur is
anything
what I call
creative.
it.
If you want me to create
Okay,
something,
that's
I
a
got
shirt.
you.
Multipreneur. Let's
Yes,
go.
and that is my brand. Like I
Ooh.
am a
I was gonna say that on
multipreneur
the back.
myself. Okay, you can call us for anything.
Right. Let's
and
make
we
a
gon-
multipreneur shirts with
Yes.
multiple sponsors on the back with
That's
our names on it.
That's
You with it?
Ooh.
Oh, now that's
Limited edition. Only drops 1 year. Different styles.
Okay, she said they're J's. They come.
exactly. You gotta
Let's go.
Look,
Leg up.
Okay, I like how you.
Let's,
I like how you.
let's
think.
write that down.
I like how you think. Multipreneur.
Period.
Okay. So, King KR, what you like to do in your spare time?
Really, I'm a father first. You know what I mean?
How
So
many kids?
Just one and done. Okay.
One and done.
Yeah, I mean, when I get the bag right, you know what I mean?
You comfortable?
5 M's, then I'll start like Nick Cannon and just
Okay.
like, you know what I mean?
When
Oh, okay.
You get
All
a
right.
baby. And
You
you
get
get
Okay.
a
Oh,
he
you gonna
passing
be
them
one of
out. Like,
those.
yeah, he passing them out. Okay.
Yeah. But right now, I just got one. I'm trying to hold that one down.
Okay.
Make sure
Right.
that one
Nick
get
Cannon
me.
probably one of the ones where you got to sign this here right here that say you ain't gonna get mad, upset, or nothing like that because I'm gonna have multiple
He
baby
definitely
mamas.
like NDA.
Nah, he gonna have you walk into like a Black Panther party.
Right.
If you came to pick up diapers, you're gonna be like, what? Like, I didn't sign up for this.
Right.
No, yes, you did.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yes, you did.
You don't
18
remember
years.
what you signed.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but not even Nick Cannon, man, from San Diego. Like, that's definitely one of my idols that I look up to. Like, growing
Man.
up, like, bro, he's literally probably like the exact example of like what I want to be. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Like,
Understood.
is it-
And shout out to Nick Cannon because
Right.
he is definitely
He
the
definitely
multipreneur
is.
that I want to
Okay.
be. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I'm sending my
Him and
sponsorship
P.
letter
Diddy.
to Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
Okay.
him and P. Diddy are my faves.
It's cool. DC Fly wrote me back on Instagram, but he didn't reply again. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I need to talk to him, but he need to talk to Nick so that I can get on
He's gonna
Wild
be-
Now.
I know
'cause
that's right.
They be playing crazy. You know what I mean? I'll be out there crumping. I'm bring the homie Riot. I'm bring
Okay.
Girl Cream. I'm bring
Okay.
all the homies. We gonna, you know what I mean? Chest pop, wiggle wop.
All right, let's get into
Almost
the
chest popped
topic.
out the seat.
Embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment.
You got one?
Besides, you about to fall out the seat.
I was about to say, I just
Right.
said it. I don't know what you talking about. I almost chest popped out the table. I had a moment where I was crumping and I was in like a little tournament. So like Rampage Jackson, a few other people had came out and you battle somebody else for like 1 or 2 rounds and then you move on. And we got to the last round. And I got blessed because one of my friends, he just skipped me. Like he was an OG. He was like 20 something. I was like 12, 13. He's like, I ain't gonna battle you. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get some bread. Like it's up. So I go out there. I'm like, I'm about to pull out all my best stuff. And, I ran out there and I jumped on stage and I like jumped as high as I could. And I put my legs out because I saw my friend do, one of them moves. And I put my legs out and just went straight on my butt. And I thought I was gonna bounce back up, but I never bounced up. So
Wow.
So literally fell on your ass.
yeah, not like
Damn.
on purpose though. And then I just like sat there for a minute and then the homies picked me up and then everybody just went crazy. And I was like, okay.
That could have been part of the routine. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I came in last, long story short.
Damn.
It was
So you
cool,
didn't
though.
just keep moving? You choked?
I mean, nah. I mean, I sat there. I couldn't. I literally
you
jumped
couldn't
like
move.
Nah, like your tailbone. Like
Yeah.
You wasn't here for her embarrassing moment, right?
Oh.
Yeah. She
did
had
you
something
not?
similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
I dislocated my arm right before I went and did a halftime show. Yeah. So and ambulance had to come and everything. So I didn't even I couldn't even do
You
it.
done messed up the whole little jug for the night.
Yeah, the
And I was the
ambulance.
coordinator.
Don't nobody want to
I was
perform
the
no more.
I was the choreographer of the routine. So that was the most crazy.
Everybody, y'all, I'm
You
okay,
made
y'all.
it
Just
up.
keep doing it.
I made the dance. I did.
That was the only one who did it wrong. Ain't that something? Hey, that's how it worked, though. I swear, that's exactly how it worked. It's funny. That's
All right,
crazy,
y'all. We got returned to the mic next door at Icon Lounge, 148 East Market. It is 6:45. The doors are open.
Yes.
And artists start performing at 7:30. What time you go on? You remember?
Pull up on me. 9:40.
He goes
That's
on at
right.
9:40, y'all. Pull
That's
up.
right. King KR will be on the mic right
Pull
next
up
door.
on me.
Icon Lounge every last Saturday of the month, 7 to 11 every single time.
We do this. And do you have anything else you want to let the people know?
Good advice. Can you give us some good advice?
You need some good advice?
Just some
Yeah.
good advice.
All right.
Close us out with some good advice.
I got you. Hold on. Let me channel in my Kurt real quick.
Okay.
All right. Won't he do it? He said he will. Okay, we there. Just one, always be a firm believer in that everything happens for a reason. One door closes because you're not supposed to walk through it. So just always remember that it happens for a reason. You may not understand it, but his ways aren't our ways. So you're not supposed to. And then the other one would be that one thing about everything in the past that you ever went through, you survived it.
Period.
Boom.
I got one. Look, on the door closed. Sometimes the door is closed and you stay in the door and you don't walk through the door.
You stay in it.
You stay in it.
So they hit me with the door? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean
Just
when the
in
door is
way.
closed.
You- Yes.
You just behind. You stuck. You
just-
stuck
Oh,
behind
you
the
stood
door.
behind the- I
You
thought
stood
they closed
behind
the
the
door
door.
on my face. I'm
No,
like,
you
disrespect.
stood behind the door, and when you knew the door was closed, and that's why you haven't moved forward in where you need to be
Because you didn't go around.
because you didn't go around.
Oh yeah, remember you always got options.
Yeah.
Right.
You
do.
always got an option.
You do. That's
Don't-
why you got 2 feet.
Man, what?
Exactly.
Don't
And
be
2
out-
hands.
Hey, and don't be out here pussyfooting, okay?
Yeah,
That's when-
ooh, you
that's
done
when you
said
out here
the
just
word.
Fucking off time. Just
You
walking
done
around,
said the
fucking off
word
time.
of the
Don't-
day. Pussyfooting around. That's my
The
favorite
word of the
phrase.
day.
Pussyfooting.
Don't pussyfoot.
Man, that's the next
No
track, okay?
pussyfooters. first.
Hey, well, baby, don't pussyfoot around me. I don't wanna fuck with you.
Okay.
Hey, she about to turn me up. I'm about to start crumping again. Y'all gotta get me out of here, man. Where my man's at?
All right, y'all. That's time. I'm Natty J.
And I'm Lucky.
All right. And who are you?
I'm the King KR.
All right. Tune in to Ask Speak Your Ish. We are every Saturday at 5 p.m. Make sure you like, tune in, subscribe, and follow to my channel. This is episode 7 with the Return to the Mic Artist. And we out, baby.
I'm gonna be back, Natty. I'm coming back for my.
Hey, what are we called, Natty?